Hey friends, welcome back. We are on lesson 26 today, and we're gonna get started. Now, today's gonna be a little trickier than what we've been doing. Whoops, there we go. So let's look at what we're doing today. It says, I can add a pair of 2-digit numbers when the ones digit have a sum greater than 10. Now, the last few lessons we've done, our ones place, the sum of the two numbers were less than 10. So now we're going to have something higher. So it's going to be a little trickier today, okay? So we're going to get started in just a minute. But before we do, you're going to be asked in our video to have our cubes again, our linking cubes. But if you don't have them, you know that's okay. I have them. She has them in the video. I don't even use mine. I like to draw the quick 10s and 1s because I know that that's going to be more of a realistic option for you guys to have when working on your work, or if you're taking a test. You're not going to have the cubes in front of you when you take a test. So I want you to be able to draw it out so you can see how to do it that way too. Okay, so let's get our brains working this morning, this afternoon, depending on which time you are watching this video. And let's get our application problem ready. So you know that it's time for us to become number detectives. Dun, 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 dun. So let's look, move some stuff out of the way here. Let's look at our application problem today. What does it say at the bottom? Read, draw, write. We need those three things to solve, okay? Now, first thing we're going to do is read, because all good number detectives read through the problem first. It's just what we do, okay? It snowed 7 days in February and the same number of days in March. How many days did it snow in those 2 months? Okay, we've read through it. Let's go back and read it and see what we can draw, okay? So it snowed 7 days in February. I can draw that and I can label it. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to do a tape diagram, guys. 7 days in February. We're going to label this F for February. Now it says the same number. It snowed 7 days in February and the same number of days in March. So let's draw a box here and label it M for March. And it says that it was the same number of days. So how many days did it do in February? 7. So let's draw 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, I know that these are my parts because it says how many days did it snow in those 2 months. So now I've got my total. So if I have 7 days in February plus 7 days in March, how many did it snow total? That's a double. I know that a double of 7 plus 7 is 14. If I don't know that, I can count my dots that I drew and see I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so we know that it snowed 14 days in February and March. Now, let's see, am I done? I don't know, let's double check. Did we read the problem? Yes, we did. Did we draw it out? We drew a tape diagram today. You may have drawn something different, but I showed you how to do a tape diagram. Did we write anything? Well, I have a first sentence showing what I drew. And then I had a statement that answered my question. How many days did it snow in those 2 months? It snowed 14 days in February and March. So, am I done? Yeah, I've solved that problem. have solved the mystery case. Case closed. You can take off your hat, you can erase your board, and you can get ready to see what you're going to warm up your brain with next. Now, in your Google Classroom, you will find a sprint. It's very similar to yesterday's sprint. You're going to set your timer for 2 minutes, and you're going to either get A or B. And oh, look, what am I looking for? Am I looking for the part or the whole? Looking for the part. Be very careful. I'm not looking for the total. I'm looking for the part. Okay. 2 minutes. See how many you can get done correctly, and push pause and then go do it. Remember, don't turn it in until you're done with the problem, because I've combined them all into one assignment now. So turn them all in together. Okay. All right, friends, pause your video and then come back with me and we'll get ready to work our lesson with Miss Curry. Okay, friends, I'm ready. Let's get started.
Hi friends, it's Mrs. Curry.
Hi, Mrs.
Today
Curry.
we are going to add 2-digit numbers.
We've been working on that.
For this lesson, you will need 2 sets of 20 linking cubes. If you don't have linking cubes, that's okay. You can still participate by following along in the video.
Or drawing quick 10s
Push
and 1s.
pause now to gather your materials.
Make sure you have your whiteboard.
Let's start by adding 19 plus 15. These are our 2 parts, and we need to find the total. I'm showing 19 as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 9 more.
Okay, so like I said, I'm not going to use the cubes today. I'm actually going to draw it out just like she is, but she's using cubes. So I'm going to put mine over here and over here so we have room to work in the middle. So I need to draw 19 in quick 10s and 1s. I have 1 10. Can't move my marker the right way. 10 and 9 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now I have 15, and I'm going to show that with 1 10 and 5 1s. I'm going to put that over here. 1 10 and 5 1s. All right.
And 15 as 1.
So if you don't have cubes, you can draw it out too.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 5 more. 19 plus 15. There's a couple ways we can solve it. Let's do it first by adding 10 from 15
So we're
to
going
the
to move
19.
it over here. So let's move ours over here.
19 plus 10 is 29. And what do we have left that we need to add still?
We have our 5 1s.
5. How can we add 5 to 29?
We can break it apart and say 1.
We can
comes
certainly
from that.
count on from 29 like this. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. That means that 19 plus 15 equals 34. Is there another way that we add 5 to 29? We could break apart this 5 into 1 and 4 and take this one
And put it
to
here.
complete the next 10. What do we have now? How many 10s?
We have 3 10s.
3 10s. And what is the value of 3 10s? 30. 10, 20, 30. And 30 plus 4 equals 34. Let's draw some number bonds to show exactly what we just did.
Okay, here we go.
We're starting with 19. And we are going to add 15 to it. First, we broke apart 15 into 10 and 5.
Why did we do that? Why did we break it apart into 10 and 5? Because 15 is made up of 1 10 and 5 ones.
Number bond.
1 10, 5 ones. Maybe move my 5 over.
Do you remember why we broke apart 15 into 10 and 5?
Because it's 1 10 and 5
we added
ones.
10 first.
Move my 10.
What did we add 10 to?
19.
To the 19. Let's show that. What is 10 more than 19? 29.
Because look, I have 2 10, 9 ones.
Notice the only way that 29 changed from 19 is that it has one more 10. Now we can see our new problem is 29 plus 5. I'm going to write that down. So we could either count on from 29, 5 more, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, or we can complete the next 10. What's the next 10 after 29?
30.
30. So I could take 1 from my 5. And give it to the 29. What is 29 plus 1?
30.
30. And what do I have left to do now?
We have to add our 4. So
30.
30
plus 4.
plus 4.
What is 30 plus 4?
34.
34. Great job. This strategy that we just did is called adding the 10s first because we added the 10 first. Well, that is not the only way to solve 2-digit addition problems. Would you like to see another?
Let's do this.
Let's look at 19 plus 15 again. Write that with me.
Go ahead and draw yours out also.
And show 19 as 10 and 9 in one color and 15 as 10 and 5 in another color.
Okay, I'm going to pause so we can draw it out because we have to draw it out. So I'm going to show 19 as 1 10 and 9 ones. There's my 1 10 and 9 ones. And over here, I'm going to show it as 1 10 and 5 ones. 1 10, 5. 1 10, 5 ones.
Push pause and make your whiteboard look like my whiteboard.
Now our whiteboards are going to look like this because
we
we're
broke
drawing
15
them.
into 10 and 5 and added the 10 first. But what other strategy do we know that involves 10?
What is it?
The make 10 strategy. So if I were to look at this 19, then I think to myself, gosh, 19 is really close to the next 10, which is 20. How much does 19 need to make 20?
1 more.
It needs 1 more. Well, where will we get the 1 from? From the 15. So let's break apart 15 into 1 and 14. And we'll record that in a number bond.
1 right there. So 15 is 1 and 14. Because
make your whiteboard look like my whiteboard.
You can make yours look like mine.
Now we can add 1
which we
to our
did,
19.
and we're going to make that a 10.
And what do we have now?
Now we have
20.
19
Let's record that.
plus 1 equals 20. Because we added.
Our new simpler problem is 20 plus 14. Let's write 20 plus 14. Some of you might know the answer right away, but if you're not sure, watch how my brain thinks about this. 20 and 10 more makes 30 and 4 more makes 34. So 20 plus 14 equals 34. It's okay to add in chunks.
Lori, training.
So sorry, friends. I had an interruption. Let us kind of go back just a hair and listen to that part again. Okay, so let's listen to that again. Okay, so we're at 20 plus 14, which we said was 34.
Some of you might know the answer right away, but if you're not sure, watch how my brain thinks about this. 20 and 10 more makes 30 and 4 more makes 34. So 20 plus 14 equals 34. It's okay to add in chunks in your brain. That's why we do all this practice breaking numbers apart. This strategy we're familiar with. It is the make 10 strategy because we broke apart our second addend so that we could complete the next 10, which was 20.
Okay, now let me explain this again because I've been telling you to break your number bond into 10 and 5 ones, but on this strategy where you make 10, you want to break your number into however many it's going to take you to make the next number into the next 10 and then what's left over. Okay, and I think we're going to look at another one before we go on, so I'll explain as we're doing that.
All right, friends, we can't leave without playing a little game. My game is called, did I add 10 first or did I use the make 10 strategy?
Okay, so let's look at this.
I'm going to show you some addition and you're going to have to decide, did I add the 10 first or did I use the make 10 strategy?
I don't know. Let's
Are you ready?
see. You know we are.
The problem is 18 plus 13. Watch my thinking.
Watch what she does.
Plus 10 is 28. Plus 3 more. These two complete my next 10 is 30. Plus 1 more is 31. Did I add 10 first or complete the 10?
Okay, now before you answer that, I'm going to write out what she just did. So let's draw out 18 in our quick 10s and 1s. Okay, so here's 18. Let's put 13. I'm going to put 13 right here, just so it's closer. Okay. She then broke apart 13 into 10 and 3 and moved the 10 over here. So she took 18 and added her 10, which we got 2 10s, 8 1s, 28. Okay, then she had 3 left over, so we had to add that to our 28 plus 3. But she took these 2 and put them here to make a 10, and then put the 1 right here. So what she did next was she broke the 3 apart into 2 that she put up here and the 1 that she had over here. She then added her 28 plus 2. 28 plus 2, we know, made 1, 2, 3 10s, which is 30. And she had 1 left over. So 30 plus 1 equals 31. Okay, let's see if we're right.
It turned out green on my screen.
So we added
The
10
next
first.
problem is 19 plus 17.
Okay, watch what she does.
Let's see that 19 is really close to 20. Just need 1 more to complete the next 10, 20. I can get 1 from 17. That makes 20 plus 16. 20, 36. 19 plus 17 is 36.
Okay, so again, let's work out what she just did. Okay, so let's draw our 19. There's my 19, 110, 9 ones. Let's do 17. One, 10, 7 ones make 17. Now what she did was she knew that 19 just needs 1 more to make 20. So she broke 17 into 1 and 16 because she knew that 1 more added to 19 makes a new 10, and now she's got 2 10s right here. Okay, so when we add 19 plus 1, we get 2 10s, which is the value of 20. Okay, then she said 20. Well, let's try this again. 20 plus our 16, which is 1 10 and 6 ones. And she said 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So she added 1 to get her 10. So she made 10.
Did I add 10 first?
Mm-mm.
Or use the make 10 strategy?
She used the make 10 because we made a 10.
Here's our last problem.
Watch what she
14
does.
Plus 19. Which strategy should I use? Well, I can see that 19 is really close to 20. It just needs 1 more right there to complete the next 10. You can take 1 from 14 and add it to the 19. That makes my new simpler problem 20 plus 13. 20 plus 13.
Okay, now before she answers that, let's look at what she did. So let's make 14. There's 110, 4 ones, and 19. 110. Nine ones. Now what she did was she took 1 away from the 14 and put it over here. So she broke our 14 into 1 and 13. We know that 1 more to 9 made 10. So we have 19 plus the 1 equals 20. Then we add 20 plus 13 equals 10, 20, 30, and 3 ones. So 33. Let's see if we're right.
18 equals 33.
So did she make 10 or
Did I add
10?
10 first? or use the make 10 strategy.
We made 10. See, we made the 10.
Friends, it is time for the problem set. And I'm excited for you because you're getting so good at these strategies. Your must-do problems are 1, C and D, and 2, E and F. Remember to stay flexible in your thinking, and I'll see you real soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Miss Curry. Okay, so let's look at our problem set. Now, first thing we need to do is we need to read the directions, because if you don't follow the directions, then it's wrong. Please don't get it wrong because you didn't follow the directions. Okay, make sure you're following directions. Here we go. Solve using a number bond to add 10 first. Write 2 addition sentences that help you. Now, we are going to add 10 first, not make 10. We're going to add 10. Okay, so let's look. You're going to do C and D. Let's look at A and B. Now, A and B are kind of already done for you, but look, C and D, you have to fill in. So you know what? Let's actually go down here to E and F, because you're going to do 2, number 2, E and F. I'm not doing 1 E and F. You're going to do C and D. So let's look, because these are similar. So let's look. We have 19 plus 13. Okay, now remember, we're going to add 10 first. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw it out to help me. 19. Okay, there's my 19. 1, 10, 9 ones. Let's make 13. Now, I'm going to break my 13 apart into 10 and 3 ones because I'm going to add this in over here. Okay, so 19 plus 10 equals 10, 20, and 9 ones make 29. Then I'm going to take my 29. I'm going to add 3 more. Now, friends, we're going to take this one step further. Okay. I can count this on 19 or 29, 30, 31, 32. But I could also look at it this way. I can take one of these and move it here to make 10. And then I could say 29 plus 1 equals 30. 30 plus 2 equals 32. You could go that step, or you could just add on and say that 29 plus 3 is 32. That's up to you, okay? On your work here, it doesn't have room for all of this, but it does have room for this. This is a must. I must see this, okay? You're just filling in the blanks, but I must see your work like this. This is extra if it helps you. If it doesn't, that's fine. Okay, but I must see this part. So that was E. Let's look at F. Because remember, you're only doing 1 A or C and D. So let's look at F, 19 and 16. I'll draw it out. Here's my 9, or my 19. There's my 16. Now, I'm going to break my 16 down into 10 and 6 because I have 10 and 6. I'm going to move this 10 over here because I'm going to say 19 plus, 10 equals, count them up, 10, 20, 9. 29. Then I'm going to say 29 plus 6 more. I can count on 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Or if you want to get really smart and break it down even further, okay? But this, I definitely need to see your work, okay? All right, let's look at 2. Number 2 says solve using a number bond to make 10. Make 10, not add 10, make 10 first. Write the number sentences that helped you. You got 2 of them, okay? So you're doing E and F. So let's look at C and D. C says 18 plus 14. Now, I'm going to draw it out. 10 and 8 ones. And then I have 1, 10, and 4 ones. Now, how many more do I need to make 10 if I have 18? Think 18, 19, 20. I need 2 more. So I'm going to take these 2 right here and move them over here. I took 2 from the 14. It left me with 12. Okay, so now I have a new 10. So 18 plus 2 equals 2 10s. 2 10s is 20. Then we're going to say 20 plus 12 more equals. Okay, so 10, 20, 32. Done. I need to see this. I need to see that. Okay, let's do one more, and then you can go work on your 4 problems. Let's look at D. 18 plus 16 equals. I'm going to draw it out. 110. Here's my 18. Let's draw 16. My 16. Okay. Now, how many more do I need to make 18 into 20? 18, 19, 20. So I'm going to take 2 of my 16 and bring them over here. I took 2 away from those 16 and I'm left with 1, 10, and 4 ones. So that makes 14. So now I'm going to add 18 plus 2. Look, it made my 10 there. So now I have 10, 20. But I'm not done yet because I have to say 20 plus 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I can count it up. 10, 20, 34. So my answer is 34. Okay. Now, guys, if you'll look on E and F, your number bond is already broke down for you. Okay. Up here, your number bond is already broke down for you. You just have to figure out what we need. Okay. I need to see the number bond, which again, it's already broke down for you. I need to see where you made 10 or added 10 and add 10. And then I need to see your second with total. Okay. If you need to draw it out, do it. Don't forget to do your exit ticket. If you have questions, because I know this is a little tricky. It's a little tricky. If you have questions, email me, message me, whatever you need to do. I will help you any way I can, okay? All right, friends, good luck. I know you can do this. See you later.